Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag's MariaDB tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn how to configure MariaDB Spider Cluster, that is called sharding, for the horizontal scaling in MariaDB on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So key features of the MariaDB Spider Cluster. So distributed database across the multiple nodes, that is a database sharding, and provide scalability for the large databases, used for the distributed database architecture, and work best with the MariaDB Enterprise Edition. So I will provide the step-by-step guide to set up the MariaDB Spider cluster for horizontal scaling on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS using the static IP addresses. Your setup will be included. So I am using here two nodes, server 1 192.168.224.129 and server 2 192.168.224.130, and MariaDB Spider Engine for the setting, and static IP address configuration, authentication with the password admin@123. So step by step we will follow the process, and we are using the two servers, server 1 and server 2. Now let me access the server. Both the server is running on my VM. So I'm going to access this server. So SSH dpt at the rate 192.168.224.129, and second server dpt, okay, so SSH dpt at the rate 192.168.224.130. So this server 2, server 1, server 1, and this is my server 2, and this is also, I'm changing that tab color to red. So this is server 2, this is server 1. You can see the name here also. So side by side, I'm just keeping the code. So prerequisites, I'm just adding the host name to both the server. So first check, just like a ping SBR2. So you're not getting the any connection. So what I will do, I'm just adding the host for the both the server. And this one also added successfully. Now check with the ping. Okay, ping. So I'm able to access the other server. Means other server is accessible with the host name. And I'm just adding the 3306 port number. This is default port for the MariaDB and MySQL database for the Ubuntu firewall. So firewall is not active, but rule is added. If you want to active, then you can enable the firewall. Okay. So step one, we'll just update and install the MariaDB on both the nodes. So first I will up to date. I'll just create up to date. My system should be. So let me run this command and upgrade the packages also. Okay, so completed. Now I'm moving for the next step, next process. So install the MariaDB server. So command is the sudo apt install MariaDB dash server, and why I'm giving the permission. So started server 1 and server 2 also. So installation in progress. So installation is completed. Now I'm going for the next secure the MariaDB installation. So run this command. The in the first I'm going through the first server. So you current password for the root. We don't have any password. I'm just putting Unix socket authentication. Yes, change password. So admin at the rate 123. Same password. Remove anonymous user. Disallow remote login. Remove test databases and reload the privileges. So done. Second server also I'll do the same. So yes, root password. Yes, yes, and last this one is reload the privilege tables now. So done. Now I'm moving to the step 2. So configure the MariaDB on both the nodes. So just open the configuration file. So server 1, just open the configuration file. Go to the bind address. And here I am putting 0.0.0. Then for the server ID 1, so add these things below of this, or you can change server ID in your code also. Means configuration already server ID that is commented, so you can change that one also. So but first configuration is done. Now I am going for the create the folder and give ownership and permission. So done. Now same thing I'll just repeat for the server 2. Open the configuration file, just change the bind address, and now add the code, mainly this part. Okay, and change this one server ID is equal to 2. Now just create the folder, touch this in this folder is accessible or not, give the ownership and change the mode. So run this one, this commands in once. Now restart the MariaDB for the both the server to apply changes, whatever the configuration we have changed. Just change this thing. Next step 3, install Spider storage engine on the both the nodes. So just run this command. Before that you can just run this one. Okay, so I'll run MySQL -u -b. So engines. So we have 8 engines. Okay, just I'm some small size. I'm just going for that. So we don't have the spider engine now. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll just install the spider engine. So spider plugin on the both the server. So installation is done on the both the server. So you can able to see that. Now just log in, give the password, And here just install the HA Spider on both the server. So this one also done. Now show the engine. So previously it was 8, now you can able to see this is 9, and here you can come here and you can able to see Spider storage engine is added there. Okay, on the both the server. So ensure the Spider is listed. So we have listed all the Spider engine. Now configure the Spider setting. So on server to create the database and table. So create database and table run in both the server. Okay. So done. We have created the database, move to the database change, and we have created. So same thing I'm going to run on both. So done. Now create the server statement on the both the servers. Ensure the create server statement on the correct one match the actual server IP and credential of the both the server. So I'm going to create these two things on the both the server. So done. Now verify the server. So here you can able to see we have a server 1, server 2, IP address is there, database is there, and username and password and port number and database reference is there. So you can able to check both the servers are we are getting the same. Now on server 1 create the spider table to the link the shared. So in server 1 and server 2 both the server we have to create. So server 1 and server 2. So already you SetDB is using. So now just run from here. So we are adding this one an engine spider and command over MySQL, and here you can able to check the data is setting table and partition pt1 command the sbr server 1 and similarly server set table. Okay, so this is a query is okay and added. Now I'm just running same thing with the server 1 also in server 2 also both the servers we are running. So both the servers we have added this. Now replace the server SBR1, SBR2 with the actual server IP or hostname. So I'm just using the hostname. So with the hostname we are working. So grant permission on both the server for the shared DB. So run this command. So plus privileges, whatever the configuration changes you have done, and all the configuration is applied. Now test the cluster. So I'm going to insert one data just like data for server 1, data for server 2 and 3 and 4. I'm just adding this data to my server 1. So added successfully. Now you can check the data. You can check the data and here also you can check. So 2 and 4 number and 1 and 3 number, the data is inserted to in the server 1 and server 2 added the data in, it means one data in server 1, one data in server 2. So this way we are able to get the data. Now I'm running one query, single query at a time. So now check the data. So data is reflected on server 1, not reflected on server 2. you can able to check, not reflected in server 2. But if I'll add one more data for the testing, so automatically it will not in the server 1. So data is inserted into the second server. You can able to check. We don't have any change on this, but we have change on. We got the change on this server. Means data is half of the data is going to the server 1, half of the data is going to be the server 2. So we have done this for the in step 6 automate failover. So in next video I'll just show you the load balancing and failover mechanism using the HA proxy and keep alive. So network issue, so we have done this one. And for the log, checking the log, you can go to the log file path near about this path, and you can just check the log, error log. For any doubts and query, please write on the YouTube video comment section. Follow the process shown in the video. Please subscribe and like for the more videos. Don't forget to follow, like, share and comment. Hope this will help. Thank you for watching.